Valerie Schuermans, hello.
Hi, hello.
Thank you for joining us on that BiTV interview. You are the Vice President Business Development Western and Central Europe for Radisson Hotel Group. Radisson recently announced a few important deliveries in France. Last one was the Yac Paris Clichy for the Radisson Individuals brand. First of all, what is your pipeline of deliveries in France?
So we had quite a few openings over the past 12 months. We had 3 openings in France, the recent one in Clichy. And then for the later of this year, we still have our hotel, which is currently being renovated in Lyon, which will reopen. And then we have La Maison de Léa, which will equally open under the Radisson Individual brand.
Okay. What is, regarding those openings, what is the brand strategy for this country? Can you please remind us of the different brands you have and which categories they address to?
So the Radisson Hotel Group in general focuses on affordable or step-in luxury up to the upscale segment. So it ranges predominantly from upper upscale to the upscale segment, with design-driven and lifestyle brands, such as, for example, Radisson Blu, which is the largest international upper upscale brand in Europe, as well as Radisson Red. And then we recently launched Radisson Individuals, which is a soft brand, for which we target predominantly independent existing hotels as a conversion opportunity. And we were therefore very excited to have Yac Clichy joining the family of Radisson Individuals, as well as La Maison de Léa in Honfleur, which is a very beautiful boutique hotel with 46 rooms spread out as the city in Honfleur, because both assets really fit into the identity and the brand DNA of what we envisaged for Radisson Individuals when we launched it. And then aside from that, brand presence in the segment of upper upscale and upscale hotels, we also have Radisson Collection, which is a premium brand for luxury assets. We will open Cour des Loges in Lyon after the renovation under the Radisson Collection brand. And we will equally, together with Unibail Rodamco Westfield, deliver the sister towers in Paris La Défense under the Radisson Collection brand.
Okay, that is quite a pipeline. The hospitality sector in France is getting pretty well. It's recovering pretty well these past few months from the pandemic years. In this context, how has Radisson developed its business model? How do you feel about the market?
Well, the market has. I
mean, in France, really.
Yes, of course. Well, after COVID, the market took us by surprise positively. We saw a big price jump. We saw a lot of leisure travel. We saw increased appetite for people to discover their own country, to discover destinations more close by. And this resulted in very positive results throughout 2022. And we also expect this to translate in 2023. Paris as a destination flourished, thrived. We saw results we had never seen before. With the upcoming Olympic Games in 2024, we expect this trend to continue. However, on the transaction side, on the new development side, due to the increased cost of capital, we do see that there is a slowdown. New developments are extremely difficult to fund with the uncertainties on the financial markets, on the cost of construction and development. So from that perspective, when we look at hotel development from a Radisson's point of view, we really focus on existing hotels, either unbranded or either which are open to change flag due to transactions.
So more of refurbishment than new developments.
Correct, absolutely. The cost of capital is driving this trend and this direction of the market, and we don't expect to see an immediate decrease of cost of capital in the next 12 to 24 months.
Okay. Do the recent social movements in France have an impact on your business or your strategy? It might be a bit early to talk about it. Do you have any insight on that?
Well, I think in general, when you look at the social unrest that we saw in France, it was a social. This was equally present in many other European countries. We saw strikes or discontent of the people in Germany, in the UK. We are also experiencing to a different extent in Belgium. But when it comes to hospitality and when it comes to, for example, the number of visitations to Paris, I don't see that it will have an immediate impact. The guest, the international traveler, still loves Paris. Will it have an impact on real estate values in the Parisian market? Unlikely. So from our aspect, this hasn't changed our development strategy at all.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, Valerie Schuermans, for your testimony.
Thank you so much for having me and giving us the opportunity to have this dialogue. Much appreciated. Thank you.